Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the Woobles crochet kit. This was something I first discovered on Shark Tank, and then I've been literally seeing this every few scrolls on TikTok, and I just thought it was something that would be interesting to try. I want to see if it's something that I think would be easy for a beginner to try. And the one I have here with me today is Feelix the Fox. What it says that it includes is the yarn, a step-by-step video tutorial, a pre-started piece, a 4mm crochet hook, stuffing, plastic eyes, yarn needles, and online instructions. And then it says on the back, meet your next hobby. Not crafty, not coordinated, nonsense. This is a kit for anyone picking up a crochet hook for the first time. The magic is in giving you more than the materials. It's the wee wibbly things we do to make sure you're good to go. Like a pre-started piece and step-by-step videos to make your very own Felix the Fox. By the end of it, you won't just have a cute little friend, you'll also have a new lifelong skill and the confidence that comes with it. It says completion time 3 to 8 hours. I'm hoping this is going to take me less time since I have some experience. I wouldn't say that I'm like advanced or anything, but I know enough to probably be okay with this. I did mention in my Beetlejuice cake video that I first tried Amigurumi, which up on the screen, my very first Amigurumi. And then I tried this cake and I was like, this is pretty nice, you know, because I'm used to having tighter stitches. So I picked this up at Joann's. They finally have sold this. I've just been holding off on buying it. And this retails for 30 bucks, which I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad for everything it comes with. And I also think they should also come with I think it also should come with a pattern for those that might gain more experience. Again, I don't know if it already comes with an electronic version. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to dive into this. We will definitely try other things from them. They do have some licensing agreements with like the Powerpuff Girls, and I think I saw a Barbie one and a Beetlejuice bundle of the Woobles, which is cool. So that might be something I check out when I get a chance. Anyways, I'm going to get on to the video. Woo! Okay, so after reviewing everything, it looks like I am going to have to use this QR code. So I will show you what I'm doing with that. A lot of videos. Okay. Then, oh, they do have a pattern download. Okay, that's nice. I am gonna watch the videos because I am curious. I am dying to see what the pattern looks like though. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so it is showing you how to read a pattern. One thing I do want to make a little stink about is I do not like the way how these hooks feel. We are going to use it though for the sake of this video. I am a girly for using clover hooks. I love clover hooks. So they broke this up into 6 different areas. I'm just going to do each area and then just kind of come back to you guys with my thoughts. And maybe I'll add some stuff in between, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. I wanted to give a quick update. So I am almost done with the body. I think we have a couple more decreasing rounds, and then we're going to put in the safety eyes, and then we're going to stuff it and then close it, and then we just have to make the small parts for us to be able to attach it and make it look more like a fox and not just a blob. No, I'm really enjoying this. It's coming out really cute. And yeah, I will show you where I'm at once I stuff it and add the eyeballs. This is my finished Wooble body. I really like it. He's kind of cute. I don't know if he's the exact same shape as this, so maybe this is just due to my inexperience of being a non-crocheter. It's supposed to be very egg-like, but again, who cares? This is my Wooble, so. Next is the belly, which I think I'm going to need the white for, so I'm going to put the little body to the side. And then we are going to get started on that. I think the only difference is that with this already came with a pre-start. These other colors do not, so that's going to suck for people that may not feel comfortable. I have a feeling a magic ring is coming, which is fine. I mean, people gotta learn anyway, but... I just completed the belly, and it's just a cute little circle. I love it. Then this will get sewn onto the front of it at some point. What do we have next? Oh, we're sewing it now. I thought we were waiting till we were done, so I guess we're sewing it on now. I just finished putting the belly on him. I don't think he came out the greatest. I think some areas came out alright when it came to me sewing him on, but it's okay. No one's gonna care. I also realized he is also off-center, which is fine. Other than that, he looks really cute. He's almost giving me like Squishmallow Charmander vibes if you added a little bit more, and I love that. But yeah, it's coming up pretty good. I'm actually learning some tips and tricks from the video series, which is nice. Next on the agenda is making the nose. So I'll show you what he looks like with the nose on. I mean, look at him! Well, I hope I can redeem with the snout, with the little nose. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I think I redeemed myself a little bit. He does look a little wonky, but I think the nose just kind of helps. What also helps is that the nose is indeed orange, so kind of hide some of it. But yeah, he's definitely wonky. Be sure you're following the directions. Next up is we have the tail, so I'm gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it won't turn out like how the nose did, but he's still kind of cute. I mean, look at him. He's adorable. Okay, let's go attempt to make a tail. My boyfriend's making me dinner right now and I'm so excited. I can't get the camera to focus, so I'm just gonna do the little top-down view. If you hear any noise, it's Brenton attempting to feed me. Felix is looking a little wonky, but when you kind of put him next to the packaging, you'll kind of see that he kind of looks like it. And then the final part is we have to make 2 ears, and then we're done. Let me go work on the ears. I'm going to attach it, and then I will show you guys the final results. Here is Felix. He's, again, a little wonky. I messed up on the little ear tufts, but that's okay. I think I did pretty good for a first go around, so not mad at him. I had a lot of fun making him. It was great. Anyways, I'm going to walk you through kind of what my thoughts were about this. When I was first going through the videos, it showed you how to do a single crochet, and it was very detailed, which is great because I often find that a lot of YouTube videos aren't that great. They're like, yeah, do this and do that, and then like their hands covering the video, so it can be kind of difficult. But this, you had a great view. I mean, they were showing you tips and tricks. I mean, it was great. So at first I was watching the videos just to kind of see like what kind of information they would offer and see how detailed the information was. It went into a lot of detail with how to do a single crochet, and it was going back to how to do it again. And they say, well, if you didn't do it right, you can start over again. Now, I did learn some techniques on how to properly decrease my stitches and how to do some invisible stitch there, which was nice. That was stuff I did not know how to do. After I was watching the first few videos, I transitioned to a written pattern that they had, which I was actually surprised they had. I thought it was just the videos. And as you progress through the videos, they actually show you how to read a pattern, which is great because most people just have written patterns. They don't have a video to go with it. But sometimes when I got confused on something in the pattern, I was able to find the video that was connected to that, and then I just kind of watched it and learned to figure out what they were trying to do, which was great. I also appreciate how the videos kind of wean you off building your skills without constantly showing you how to do the basic stitches that you already knew. What's also nice is that like each part, like the body and the belly, that was broken up into different sections, making it a lot manageable and you weren't overwhelmed by one big video. So they're like, okay, well, here's part one. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. What I liked about this kit, that all the necessary supplies already come with the kit and that you don't have to buy anything extra. Plus it comes with extra yarn and other supplies. What I like is that the kit already came pre-started in a magic ring, or a magic loop as what they kept calling it, which it was making it super easy for someone to kind of jump into the project without feeling overwhelmed. The yarn was really nice. It reminded me of like a t-shirt yarn, but I wasn't quite sure what it was made of. And what I liked was that it didn't feel like anytime you were trying to grab stitches that the yarn wasn't splitting. That's a big problem with a lot of acrylics that I've dealt with and some cotton yarns, that they split very easily, which can make it very difficult for a beginner if they're constantly just kind of getting the yarn snagged on the hook. I love that the videos cater to both left and right-handed people. They have a little toggle up top, and it was great to see that. Now, I am right-handed, I am not left-handed, but I know that a lot of tutorials are right-handed and people struggle with that, and it's just great to see that inclusiveness. Bravo to you guys. I didn't review any of the left-handed videos, but I am curious if it's the same person, that if they're just like ambidextrous and they just know what they're doing, or if they have a person that they hire that is left-handed that did that part of the tutorial. So I am curious about that. I liked that the stitch markers look like little safety pins, and what's great about that is that they close. If you try to restart to the beginning of the row, that stitch marker won't come undone. What I found with some stitch markers is that they can come loose, like they're not closed, so they'll just kind of slip off, and then you either lose your place or you can't kind of like pull back to where you started because it just kind of slipped off, unfortunately. I also liked that the safety eyes, they provided 3 instead of just 2 in case if something happens to one of them. I've had where the backings break, and so I was glad to see that. Speaking of the safety eyes, I do love that early on they provide you with an alternative in case if you're gonna gift this to a child, that you can actually do embroidered eyes, and they actually provide some black yarn. In the event that your kit does not require any black yarn, that little pouch called the Wooble something, they said that they put some black yarn in there, which is great. So it's a great alternative to embroider your eyes. For the body, it already came with a pre-start, but the rest of it, you actually had to create the magic loop yourself. What I do appreciate is that it does give you alternatives. It gives you 2 alternatives of how to make that. You have a more complicated version, and then you have one that's a little simpler, and I'm glad that they give you both options to select which method you want to go down. I just want to note that you will end up with extra supplies if you are picking up multiple kits, such as the hooks and the little yarn needles that it comes with, which this is convenient, but it can also turn into you having just too many hooks. Now, some of the kits are limited edition, so you'll get some limited edition hooks, which is cool, but after a while, you are going to get annoyed with having too many hooks. It's just something to keep in mind if you're planning on picking up multiple kits. I wish they would offer an alternative for people that already have hooks. You know, if I wanted to pick up a kit with everything but already have the hooks, I wish they would offer that as an alternative, and maybe that could reduce some of the cost for both the consumer and them. Just a few things that I didn't like. One thing I didn't like was that it didn't come with a printed version of the pattern in the kit. They probably could have made a little pamphlet and folded it up and put it in that little pouch. Speaking of the hooks, because I know I've been kind of talking about the hooks a little bit, I don't like the hooks. They feel very cheap. They don't feel very nice. And it's probably because I'm spoiled with the clover hooks. They're so nice, they're so buttery smooth. I just felt like it was a little rough. That's just personal preference. Some people may like these hooks. Another thing that I think would be useful if they included it into the kit are sewing pins, which typically sewing pins keep things in place. And when it came to things like the belly and the ears and the tail, I found myself having a hard time trying to get good placement, so I was just kind of fudging it. I would definitely recommend getting sewing pins for this. as it just makes it easier to hold it in place. But overall, I think this Wooble kit is fantastic for beginners. I felt like I learned some new techniques while making this, so even if you've only ever made things like blankets, this kit is definitely a great way to dip your toes into making plushies. For those of you that just want to pick up a new hobby or a new kit, I think this is definitely worth it. I think the value of what you're getting for 30 bucks is great and definitely would recommend doing this. I mean, it's step-by-step tutorials. You're learning you're learning a new skill. They provide everything plus a hook. Nowadays, some of these hooks go for like 10 bucks. So, I mean, you're definitely getting your money's worth out of this. I would recommend that you guys pick this up. I think it's great. I'm going to link them down below. I'm not affiliated with Woobles, but anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios!